Hello everyone, I hope you're all well and welcome to this new theory video. So yesterday we got the new rumour from the Mirror that Jodie Whittaker will reportedly be leaving Doctor Who next year in a set of two 2022 specials. Now nothing is confirmed about these specials, although from looking at recent filming we can take an educated guess that the first special will once again be featured around an invasion of the Daleks. But what about the second special? Especially if they are extending the 13th Doctor's tenure, it does make you think what they exactly have planned for Jodie Whittaker's final episode. Now it could obviously be many things. It would make sense for it to possibly be centred around the conclusion of the Timeless Child arc. However, you could argue for a one-off special episode that will probably air during a festive period next year. Having it be focused on a long-running story arc might not be the best idea for the general audience. Which gave me the theory of something else. Now before we go any further, I want to make it clear, I love the 10th Doctor. I grew up mostly watching the 10th Doctor, and David is actually my favourite Doctor alongside Matt Smith. However, it's clear during the Jodie Whittaker era of the show, the BBC have put more attention on David Tennant rather than the current Doctor herself, Jodie Whittaker. The 10th Doctor led a huge multi-Doctor event last year known as Time Lord Victorious and has even took the spotlight off 13 in her own comic book series. And also it's the same situation with the upcoming console game Edge of Reality. Now, this isn't anything personal at all against David Tennant, as at the end of the day, he just loves Doctor Who as much as we do, and loves coming back to play his Doctor. But it does put into doubt the BBC's impression of the current era, when they just have to push David Tennant into the brand's content, rather than the main star herself, Jodie Whittaker. This obviously leads me on to my theory that David Tennant could potentially return alongside Jodie for the second planned Doctor Who special next year. Obviously this would be a controversial move to make, but when you think about it, it would make a lot of sense. The current Doctor Who showrunner, Chris Chibnall, has worked alongside David Tennant many times before. They worked together on the Doctor Who episode from 2007, 42, which Chris wrote for the show, and they also worked together on the ITV drama Broadchurch, which ran for 3 seasons with Chris Chibnall as the showrunner of the show. Therefore, it wouldn't be too surprising if Chris wanted to bring David back for Jodie's final story. It also makes sense in terms of Jodie Whittaker, as Jodie and David are really good friends in real life. They both work together, also on Broadchurch, and have shared many interviews together sharing their love for Doctor Who. I'm sure Jodie would find it a nice gesture from the writers if they did want to bring the 10th Doctor back for her final adventure. It would also clearly go down well at the BBC, as we know how much they love to promote David Tennant as the face of the show, and bringing him back on TV is the next logical step. Now you're probably all thinking, what about the 60th anniversary? And yes, I agree, the best opportunity to do this multi-Doctor adventure would be during the 60th anniversary celebrations, instead of 1 year before. However, according to the Mirror, Jodie will be leaving in 2022, and we just don't know if the BBC would bring her back only 1 year later for a new story. Plus, we aren't sure how the BBC will celebrate the big year. Yes, we are all hoping it will be a massive multi-Doctor adventure, similar to the Day of the Doctor from the 50th. But this is not guaranteed, and it's exactly why I'm thinking they might bring David back for Jodie's final story instead. Overall, I'd love to see David Tennant return to the show, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to complain too much if my theory becomes true. I'm certain there would be some brilliant chemistry between 10 and 13 on screen, and it would be a joy to watch. However, I have to admit, it would feel so unfair on Jodie bringing David back for her grand finale when the BBC have focused on David Tennant so much more than herself in her own era. Which again makes me think this is exactly something BBC would actually do, regardless of how it is received by fans. But what do you think? Would you like to see David Tennant return for next year's rumoured second special, or would you prefer another storyline instead? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you have enjoyed this video, then please subscribe for future Whovian content. Thanks all for watching, take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.